the best AI code editor cursor tutorial for absolute beginners. If you've ever wished coding felt faster, smarter, and honestly a little bit like cheating, then this video is for you. Today I'm going to show you how the best AI code editor is going to work, which is Cursor, and how absolute beginners can start using it from scratch. By the end of this video, you will know how to install Cursor, write code using AI, fix bugs instantly, and even build projects without being an expert. So let's get into it. First, what exactly is Cursor? Cursor is an AI-powered tool editor built on top of VS Code, but with a major difference. It deeply integrates AI into your workflow. So instead of switching between ChatGPT and your code editor, Cursor brings everything inside one place. In that way, you can ask AI to write code for you. You can edit entire files using the prompts you're going to write, and then you can also debug errors almost instantly and understand complex code in just a few seconds. You can think of it like having a senior developer sitting next to you 24/7, or just having an assistant. Now, you might be wondering why not just use VS Code for another editor. Now, here's the difference. With traditional editors, you write everything manually and you can just copy paste Stack Overflow. But when you're working with Cursor, it's a bit different. You write because it writes the code with you, it fixes your mistake automatically and side by side. And along with that, you can also just have it explain everything in plain English. This saves hours of time, especially if you're a beginner, and builds actual understanding. Now, first go over to cursor.com, and once you're in the main dashboard, you're going to see the download option on the very top right corner. You can simply click on this, click on download, and you're simply going to see the given options of downloading this on Windows, Mac, or Linux. We're simply just going to click on download for Windows, and this is going to start installing into your web browser almost instantly. Now, once it has been downloaded, you can simply run in the safety checks and give it the permissions that it needs. You can also access this directly from the website as well. Now, once you've logged in and created an account, you are going to see the main dashboard. Now, if you've used VS Code Editor, it may feel very similar once you're doing the installation process, and then comes the interface. Before we jump into the coding, let's quickly understand the interface. It's not that hard, it's like any other AI tool that you're working with. So on the left, you have your account and the main tools. You have your file explorer, extensions, and just the search option. Now, along with that, you also have your cloud agents, and you have your plugins and integrations. Now on the left main dashboard, you have your file explorer, extensions, and just the search bar option. Now in the main center, you just have your plain code editor, and this is where you're going to type in the prompt. Now the magic is basically on the side panel because this is where the AI lives. You can open it anytime and start chatting with your code right away. Now for this, let's go ahead and create a new agent. You can also start with automations and just go over with the main dashboard quickly. Now you need to turn this tool into something powerful. Once you have the text box available in front of you, you can simply start typing in a prompt. You can type in a clear prompt like create a Python program that prints prime numbers from 1 to 10, and then Cursor will instantly just generate the entire workflow and process for you. Not only that, but it's going to stay clean, structured, and you have a working code. Now this is perfect for beginners because you don't need to memorize the syntax. All you need to do is write a proper prompt so it's structured well enough for the AI to understand. Now instead of manually editing any code, you can just tell it what to do. You can ask it to optimize a certain code or a file. You can also simply just drop in files and ask it to work along with it. And then Cursor is going to update your code instantly. This means that you're focusing on your ideas and not actually typing. Now, one of the most frustrating parts of coding is actually debugging it. Because once you're actually working with Cursor, and you may find some error, you would want it to highlight the code and you can ask Cursor to fix this error. That way it's not just going to fix it, it can also identify the issue, rewrite the correct code, and explain what went wrong, because this is like having a debugging expert built in. Now let's say you don't understand a piece of code that was written here. Instead of searching online, you can simply just ask Cursor about it, and that way you actually get the proper clarity and you understand what is going on within your code. It is going to break down everything in simple terms, and this is incredibly useful if you're learning programming from scratch. This is also really great for students who want to work with Cursor just for knowledge management or just for knowledge based questions and coding. Now, imagine this: instead of spending days building a project, you can simply describe your idea and then let Cursor generate the base code. You can improve it step by step later on and refine it. And that way, Cursor is going to generate the structure instantly, and from there, you can tweak and customize it. Now, let me give you some quick tips to get the most out of Cursor. First is to be specific with your prompts. Don't hold back and don't just use overly fancy words when you're writing the prompt. Make it look simple so you understand what you're writing. Don't get too off topic. Second, always review the code. AI is powerful, but you should still understand what it's doing. And third, use it as a learning tool, not just a shortcut or just to cut off your actual work. You can ask it to explain things often as well. And finally, experiment. You can try different prompts and see what works best for you. Now, a lot of beginners make these mistakes that you need to avoid. First is relying completely on AI without actually going along or just depending on it too much. Copying everything without testing is also a major issue that many people make, and not doing follow-up questions. This helps you actually understand the code or the piece of project you're working with. Now, one of the best things about Cursor is its flexibility. You're not limited to just one language. You can use it for Python, JavaScript, C++, web development, or just automation scripts. And the experience is going to stay the same. You just describe what you want and Cursor adapts that. Now, the power of inline AI editing is also where Cursor really shines. Instead of rewriting code manually, you can highlight a section and say, make this more efficient or add error handling, and Cursor instantly updates the code. It is fast, accurate, and saves a huge amount of time. Along with that, debugging is also super easy, especially for complex projects. Since debugging is usually the hardest part for coding, but Cursor makes it much easier. If something breaks, you can simply just ask what's wrong with this code and it can explain it for you while also fixing the bug. And even for complex projects, this can save hours of frustration. Now, most AI tools struggle when projects get bigger, but Cursor doesn't. It understands context across multiple files, so you can say something like update this function from across the project, and it will apply changes intelligently. This is especially useful as your projects grow. Now, let's be real for a moment. Cursor is powerful, but it is not perfect. Sometimes the code might not be 100% accurate and you still need to review outputs. Complex logic might still need tweaking. So don't rely on it blindly, use it as a tool, not as a replacement for thinking. Now, is Cursor the best AI code editor? Right now, it's definitely one of the most powerful and the beginner-friendly tools available. It speeds up your workflow, helps you learn, and makes building projects easier than ever. Whether you're just starting or already coding, it is worth trying. And that is it for this video. If you found this helpful, then make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more content like this. Let me know in the comments, are you using Cursor already or are you planning to try it? Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.